Hey guys, welcome in. Thank you again for joining me today. I think this will be dropping on a Wednesday, so that's when it'll be in your reality, and mine it'll be sometime in the distant past. I really love how this painting turned out. I'm not a big fan of the bottom quarter of the painting because I haven't had a ton of practice with florals, but I really enjoyed it anyway, and it really was stepping out of my comfort zone, which is what I said I would do. So I think I accomplished a goal in and of itself doing that. I got this picture, this reference photo off of Reddit's Reddit Gets Drawn. Actually, no, this one didn't come from Reddit Gets Drawn. I asked for permission because it was on, like cute pictures or something. And I asked them if it would be okay. And they were like, yes, please do. And share this with us. We want to see that. And I was honored. They checked out my profile on Reddit and they were like, if you can paint this, I want to see it. So that was really nice of them. And so I drew it, and then I sketched it, and then I resketched it, and then I used, I didn't have a compass large enough, so then I used bowls and plates to try and get the circle right. It was all a big mess, but I really enjoyed sketching this when I sketched it small at first in my sketchbook, and then I was like, no, I'm going to have to go larger with this if I want it to be good, any good, because, the basket is so long and so wide that if I don't go large, I wouldn't be able to put any detail in the eyes, the nose, the mouth. So I kept scaling it up, and now it's like 15 by 10, I think, 15 inches by 10 inches. I don't know what that is in centimeters. I can probably look, but then I would have to get up, and I'm being lazy right now. I'll probably put it in the description, so you can check down below and find that there. The bow tie was a lot of fun. It makes me think that I want to spend some time on some fabric studies because I really enjoy painting fabric. I wouldn't have guessed. Honestly, would not have guessed. And as I'm watching this, and my nails look nice, and my hand looks not torn up, and that's so strange for me now because many of you know, if you're watching this, that my brother and I rescued a tiny kitten that was out on its own. Its mother was nowhere to be found, and we'd seen it surviving in our backyard on its own for several days. It was covered in fleas. I mean, you could just see him crawling on him as he was eating the food we had put down. And he fell asleep. He was just sacked out on the top of one of the cat shelters we put out in our backyard. So my brother snuck up on him, and I can't help but smile when I think about it, because I told him, I think he's so asleep you could actually just catch him by hand, because he was too smart to get in the traps. And I don't know how, because he was maybe 2 pounds, but he just didn't get in the, humane traps that we set out. So my brother tells me to stand at the kitchen window so that I can see the kitten and signal to him if he gets up and moves so that he doesn't scare him out of our backyard. And he moves so slowly and silently toward the kitten. I nearly peed myself. I laughed so hard. That's probably not something I should share with you, but it is absolutely true. And he scruffed him, and we brought him in, and we washed him and got rid of the fleas, gave him dewormer, and I tamed him down. And in the process, my hands got real messed up. I have scratches and teeth marks on every one of my hands, and not because he's vicious. He's so sweet, but he really, really likes to play, and I've never met a kitten with this much energy. So he's all over the place all at once. I wake up with him tangled in my hair trying to become one with my pillow or something. It hurts. That's how I wake up. I've probably spent far too much time, but that I was looking at my hands and I was like, oh, they look so, scab free. How nice for past me. That sounds great. I've had this one actually completely painted for I keep saying fur because I'm from Texas. And anyway, I've had this one completely painted for a really long time. I just haven't debuted it because I recorded it and I said, well, I will get that edited really quick and get it put up. And then I had this whole idea that I was going to edit a ton of videos and get really far ahead so that I could travel and still keep up with my channel. And neither of those things happened, so now I'm uploading every Wednesday at around noon and hoping that someday people will come and watch these. But I really enjoyed painting this guy because it had a lot of elements that were a challenge. And it was more fun than I thought it was going to be because it seemed like such a large undertaking. I'm not good about using larger brushes. I'm not great about painting large projects and not losing interest in them midway and quitting completely. I am guilty of that. I love this part where the face really starts to come together. It looks like a whole creature instead of just half a face. And it's probably one of my favorite and most terrifying parts of a painting. Because of the way I do it, I don't lay down a base layer and then continue to bring in the shadows like I see so many people do. And it's like sculpting. It's amazing. I have no ability to do that. So I do one side of the face, but then sometimes I freak myself out worrying that I can't make the other half look the same, and then it'll just be wonky. But it is also the most satisfying part of this process. It's fun and terrifying. It's Farrah-fying. No, that's too much like Farrah Fawcett. It's nothing like Farrah Fawcett. It is something completely different, I am certain. This whole section has me absolutely convinced I need to spend a lot of time on florals, because it is not my strongest skill. When you look up close, and I will, like when I'm ending this video, pan really close and you can see how choppy and rough the flowers are, and I think I just need repetition and practice to get them down. There's so much flowier than creatures, and they have so many more layers. Too many layers. I think for me it's probably because they don't have eyes that I haven't practiced them before, because I really prefer painting things with eyes. I don't know if you noticed by now, but no, I painted a jellyfish and it didn't have eyes, and I enjoyed that. Before you say anything, I know I need to practice on my florals. They look really choppy up close, and I will give you a good up-close view. But I just haven't practiced them like I need to, so go easy on me in the comment section and let me know what you think about this voiceover. And if you never want me to ramble this much at you again, you just let me know down below. But I wanted to say thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.
Just